more time. Is that okay?
Yeah, very okay, and we are grateful. Thank you very much.
Very well. That's settled. You have expressed concern about the state of the public purse, the state of the economy, and the need for us as public officers to be mindful of costs. Can you, without prejudice, assure the nation that true to those values you hold dear, you will to fly economy and nothing more?
In my private capacity, when I'm traveling, I fly business economy because of the state of the economy. I am happy to do that. And if I can top up with my own resources, as I have been doing already in my private travels, I do travel business, not first class, business. I'm happy to do that. But as I said earlier, in this discussion, we must be more nuanced about it. I believe we can even achieve more savings with the size of delegations, with frequency of travels, with even the kind of airlines,
Please,
that we use.
Honorable nominee, you know, in the past, this whole perception that leader keeps nominees for a long time. I would try to be very specific. So limit yourself as well so that you don't create more room for follow-ups, which would make your guests uncomfortable and your party members may think, I have some personal agenda. So please pay attention and let's have a good conversation. So just to rephrase it, would you want to take a personal decision to fly economy, even if government policy is for you to fly business?
I don't see what that achieves. It's totally unnecessary. I will save costs on travels using other mechanisms. I'll watch the size of delegation. I'll make sure that there are many ways that we can save money, and those are the matters I will pursue. And we will save even more money for the country. I really don't see where this economy discussion is going to.
You have become aware that the President of the Republic, our President, recently traveled to Gambia, and the Republic of Senegal by using his brother's private jets. You've become aware of that, correct?
Yes.
You are aware that you have a strong view on. Do you think that although there is no for the President of the Republic to be flying on official duties with his brother's private jets?
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and anything related.
I have long advocated for the need for Ghana to have a presidential travel policy. And I've said that even in cabinet, it's a matter that I will pursue. And so the ideal situation, if we have a presidential travel policy, in some countries they've even, passed them, enacted them into law, where there are clear guidelines and the do's and don'ts. But now, it doesn't exist. And any day, the good people of Ghana will go for a free, brother trip as compared to a 20,000 euros an hour chartered jet where the Ghanaian taxpayer suffers.
So you agree with me that though the state did not pay for the president's travel by use of his brother's private jet, it costs his brother money to fund the trip of his brother to Senegal and the Gambia. You agree with me?
Air travel comes with costs, aviation fuel, landing rights, all kinds of fees you have to pay. So yes, I mean, it definitely comes at some cost.
In view of that, it is inappropriate for a brother to bear the cost of the president's travel. You would agree with me that it's inappropriate, given the circumstances.
If you can clarify your question.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Honorable members, the question is whether it is inappropriate for a brother to sponsor a trip.
Utmost respect as our chief diplomat. Honorable nominee, this combine harvester that you purchased for your people with your car loan, they access that money. Please share with us the process you undertook to access that money.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I'm happy to provide that. You do know that in our offices, our RAs are responsible for all of these administrative enterprises. So, Mr. Chairman, if you will allow me, I'm on oath. I do not want to make statements because I don't have those documents here.
Nominee, let us all trade cautiously. Be brief in your answers.
Honorable.
Yeah, but Mr. Chairman, I'm seeking your ruling. Am I allowed to submit that later? Because I don't have those letters here.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
To make it available to us
Because
later.
I didn't draft those letters.
That's all right. So, Chairman, can you talk to your people? It would make the thing mad. Can they be quiet? You. Honorable nominee, whilst we give you time to furnish us with the letters that you wrote to Clerk of Parliament, did you, in the letter, state, to the best of your memory, did you state to the clerk that your money, instead of using it to buy a car, which was why the state grant?
I've been very open and transparent about my dealings, and I do not want to engage in guesswork. I have said that I will submit all the necessary documents on this particular transaction. So I would not engage in any guesswork. But I volunteer this information. I've talked about it time without number. Everybody comments to you. But for now, I will not engage in any guesswork because I don't have the documents here.
2013, your car loan, did you access it?
I must have done that.
Can you share with us how you accessed that?
Again, I'll have to retrieve those documents for you.
Chairman, with your leave, I would stay questions on that to enable our respected colleague to bring documents in respect of how we access his 2013 car loan. Meanwhile, in 2013, you were a Deputy Minister of Education, correct?
Yes, I was.
In your work, you had access to an official saloon car and an official four-wheel drive as a Deputy Education Minister, correct?
If you want to make a full-time income from home working part-time, you need to know this one concept.
Yeah, correct.
At the same time, you had a four-wheel drive purchased for you by Parliament, correct?
That's a car loan, so I don't know how you are defining that. it is deducted from our salary. So I think that it has to be, the context has to be,
Yes, I would, Honorable Nominee, don't worry. I would be fair as much as possible. Car loan, that's why I use the word car loan. So the ordinary meaning of a loan is that you will pay back. And we know that the car loans that we access, they deduct from our salary within the 4 years. So I will get to that point. Now, when you served 2013 to the Ghanaian public that you had access to an official four-wheel drive, had access to a saloon vehicle, and then on top of it, another four-wheel drive, which was a car loan from Parliament. Now, when did you get the opportunity to purchase it?
I didn't put in an application to purchase it. That was available as an option, but I didn't avail myself for it. So I left it behind. But under this policy is
emphasis.
So for emphasis, all my
emphasis.
official cars were left behind. I didn't apply to buy any of them.
So as at 2017, the only vehicle available to you was your four-wheel drive that Parliament bought for you, which there was deduction, correct?
Honorable Minority Leader, the nominee keep on saying it is a car loan, and you are using the word Parliament bought for you. Let's not create a different impression in public. So let's restrict ourselves to a car loan before the impression is created in public as if Parliament buys the car for us.
Pricing for it.
What I've discovered in the course of my work is that it varies depending on the area. So cantonment varies, realty varies. I'm even looking into your own acquisition in Winneba. I have the document here. It also varies. So it varies all over. I have documents from Tamale as well, which vary. So I don't think there's a standard rate. It varies depending on the place.
Honorable Nominee, because you have brought me in, I'm able to find out from you about my properties in Winneba that you know. I want you to share with the public.
This specific one is a lease between you and the government of Ghana on 22nd March 2023. The name Alexander Afenyo Markins for 99 years. This is in Winneba. Yeah, so official Lands Commission document, yeah.
Honourable Member, did you say 99 years? Yes. Because I know as a fact that government land, the lease will not go beyond 50 years. By law.
If I can read verbatim, and this is signed by Justice A. Asanguna, Principal Lands Officer in Winneba. And the official search certificate indicates that the search applied for against the land edged red on the plan attached has been made with the following results. 1, the site is not a state land, but vested by virtue of LI 206, dated 21st November 1961. 2, the site also is covered by a lease dated 22nd March 2023 between the government of Ghana on one part and Alexander Afenyo Markin on the other part for a term of 99 years. So that is what the search certificate states.
Honorable Nominee, just by way of public information, because you provided the LI, now I'll give you a background to Winneba and Gomwa. Winneba and Gomwa have had a long period of land disputes. It went all the way to the Gold Coast Supreme Court. So the entire Winneba land, Kwame Nkrumah, just to bring peace between the people of Winneba and the people of Gomoa, came up with this executive instrument. There are two instruments. So in Winneba, every land is vested. All the villages and the Gomoa enclave as well. So I'm happy that you read. The state. Yes. Oh, come on. But the person read, Roxanne, we are doing a serious exercise. I mean, if you guys want us to go the path of partisan politics, we would go there. No. I have been very gentle and respectful. Chairman,
members, let's have
Chairman,
some
you need
order.
to talk to your people.
Let's have some order.
Because
Please, I
when we
beg
react,
you.
then they will take offense.
I beg you. Let's
If
have
they
some
do,
order.
We have a lot of things to do. I've been calm, quiet, gentle, respectful. They've been doing, I've been keeping quiet. Please, I have patience, but not to a point that a man cannot tolerate. So, Honorable Nominee, I am happy that sitting there, you've gone digging me. And I'm happy that you brought it here. That Winneba, I want to provide information. Winneba and Gomoa enclave. The chiefs, their lands were all annexed. And they are vested lands. So I'm happy that you read it. And even when the Asafo companies, the Asafo own that area called Ponkwechi, that's Dentifo Asafo. And the Tuafo also own the Komfo-Adeh Kojobedu areas. And some chiefs own their lands. But because of the Kwame Nkrumah EI, even if you buy from the chief, and the chief gives you an indenture, you can't register at Lands Commission because of that EI. So everybody in Winneba would have to go and register through a lease with the state. So I'm happy you brought it up, and then I've just explained to you. Now let us go back to your oral work. You have indicated that you are seeking to recover state lands that have been wrongly appropriated. You call it loot. Now, are you looking at all state lands that were appropriated by individuals since 1992, or you are going way down to the 80s, 70s, or you are limiting yourself to recent years? Can you share some light on your mandate? Because you are seeking to recover, which is very patriotic.
Honourable Member, I believe this will be in the mandate of
Yes, so you should share with us.
ORA. The nominee before us is being vetted for a position of a foreign minister. So,
Chairman.
how relevant is the mandate of ORA to
Chairman,
the position
Chairman,
that the nominee is being vetted for?
Chairman, don't start. I hold you.
We are ready. They can go ahead and call your
Chairman,
people.
Chairman, you have, the nominee himself spoke about ORA. The nominee himself stated in his CV, and I'm asking him questions about it. Then you say it is not relevant. Chairman, I'm pleading with you. I'm according you every respect. Let's have a smooth inquisition. Let's have a smooth inquisition. Honorable nominee, your work aimed at recovering state assets, lands that have been looted, etc. Which period are you looking at?
His Excellency the President has made clear that looting is looting, and it doesn't matter when it occurred. Once information emerges that it was an unconscionable transaction, we should document it. Remember that I have said that our work is with phase one, information gathering. When we have presented our report to the president, phase 2 will kick in. That's where the Attorney General will take control, and we'll be looking at the recoveries, the actual retrievals, and if there has to be even prosecutions. Because remember that Oral's work is not only about properties. We also have the financial aspect, the causing financial loss to the state. So it's a more broader concept than often it is made to look.
Now, let's leave Oral for a moment and come back to your CV. Page 1 of your CV. You provided your address, PO Box AD45, Adabraka, Accra. Is the address owned by you? Is it your own postal address, or is a family postal address that you are using?
It's a family postal address.
And how long have you been using this family postal address?
About 10 years.
Now, you've also indicated you have 2 email addresses, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Then you have indicated home address, number 1, Wilshire Boulevard, Airport Hills. This property at Airport Hills, how long have you been living at Airport Hills?
About 8 years.
Is it your own property?
No, I am renting. I'm a tenant.
Airport Hills is dollar rented zone. Are you aware?
Honorable Member, can we have a clarification of dollar rented? Because in Ghana, we use CD. So I don't understand a dollar rented property. Does it mean you pay the rent in dollars?
Not necessarily.
I mean,
Okay. Okay, honorable member. So your rent, do you pay it monthly or you pay it annually?
Well, it depends. And Chair, I don't know if you want me to share the tenancy agreement with you, even though I would have to
don't proceed.
seek the permission of my
Please.
dear wife, because
Please,
we do it
don't
together.
proceed. It is not in the interest of the company to be demanding for your tenancy agreement, let
Well,
alone determining how much you pay as rent.
Okay. Well, I mean,
That is
I
personal.
like to be transparent, so.
But that is personal.
But I respect your ruling, Mr. Chairman.
Chairman, you see, we are in this public enterprise together. This is a nominee who, desirous of protecting the public purse, holding people accountable, is able to inquire into how people earn their salaries, especially public officers, how people acquire properties and all. I think that it is only fair. For instance, in this inquisition, at least he came as prepared as possible with my own land that I have owned for over 25 years, which is good.
And that's not only what I have, by the way.
No,
But you
provide,
continue.
honorable member, I am happy. I'm happy for you to share with the public all that you have on me. Read them aloud. No, please read them aloud. Honorable members, I want you, because you brought it up, I want you to share with the public all the properties that I have that you have uncovered, including my bank account. Share with the public. I'm happy for you to share. No, I want you to share because I want it to disclose. I am right here. No, I am right here. I am right here I want you to disclose to the public all the properties that I own that you have.
Honorable Minority Leader, remember, I am the chair of the committee. If you ask a question that relates to that, fine. I can even overrule the question. So please, you are not allowed to mention the others unless the need arose. Proceed.
Honorable member, as part of your inquisition on me, did you discover some other properties that I own apart from what you have already mentioned? Which search result you shared? Are there others that you were able to uncover?
Is there inquisition in the first place, or you just gather information?
Don't worry, I will put it right if I should use gathered information.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I will disclose what I have at the right time. We are all following our strategy. You have a strategy, I have my strategy. So let's stick to our strategies.
So good. So, honorable nominee, as part of the information you've gathered thus far, the ones that you have gathered about me, can you disclose them to the public apart from what you have discovered?
I cannot at this point.
Honorable nominee, this property at the Airport Hills that you say you rent, and you've been renting it for 8 years, do you pay in cedis or you pay in dollars? Your rent, your tenant rent, do you pay in cedis or you pay in dollars?
In cities, we always pay the city equivalent.
Do you deduct withholding tax from your rent at source? Because every rent, there's a withholding tax element, and then you give the receipts to the landlord. Do you deduct at source and pay to GRA, or you just pay your rent and it doesn't matter how the landlord goes about it?
Honorable members, this is a legal question. It's in two ways. The landlord can choose to pay the rent, and the landlord can agree with the tenant for the tenant to also pay it. And it depends. The duration.
Tryna beat, let's go. Lolo beat. Odo benye, yes doya, eso mebo. Odo benye, matin kwadoya, eso mebo. Listen why ya de kesi we mamia, me fana si denyo. Washema ni monyamo, me fana si.
Washemi Nunyam. All right. So that was the vetting committee. Member of Parliament for Ewutu, Afenyo Markings, and Ayatinikane Okujato Ablakwa, and the committee members. So questions was put before them. Now, say you are part of oral team, and you want equity. Equity must be equitable. Jehun Semsem NIT. We call it crazy. Arapamin Cow said, True love. Come and see. Didn't the Joanna B all the way in Luton? My dear sister Joanna B, long time no here. Himself here, papa. Odobenie. All right, in the meantime, now, AJN and Co. Limited, Father Lidvester Travel and Tours Worldwide, Unity Link Financial Services Limited happen to be our major sponsors and pay. Now, Unity Link say, and then rate to know at the year, papa, but money also best send this money faso. Menka will say Royal Chapter Property Group Limited. Start a new chapter in your life. Open dine so a dine with Sidada. But to me, you made in common. Opa Sasia. I know your Royal Chapter Property Group Limited. Start a new chapter in your life. 2-3 expendable bedroom houses. I will teach a man take. Royal Chapter 4, electricity, water, and well-demarcated routes. On 0 plus 233 201 636434 plus 233 201 636434 and plus 44750 8871235. I know your Royal Chapter Property Group Limited. Start a new chapter in your life. Idas shipping for and so ebo yichidom. I want to say what parcels be out they call my gun and many here. And Idas for Omochira Kwan was 65 Upton Lane, Forest Gate, Echo 7 9 Premier Bravo on 079473 61067 079473 61067 0208534699 0208534699 and you Idas for and pay a boy chidom. And the uncle him 9 to admit of San Pacemain Kyle say Starline Shipping Enterprise and Logistics and also a Chakwine Ewo the Botany Way Perfleet Romeo Mother 19 1 Summer Romeo na about C and F fleet door-to-door removals. My numbers no a 074 050 935 31 074 050 935 31 and I also say 073 516 71457 until no a Starline door-to-door at gmail.com. For all brands and type of washing machine with tumble dryer, fridge freezers, microwaves, electricals, and most kitchen appliances for repairs. But what they are fed essential number on 078 40896 078 40896. E&J Handyman about carpentry works, door fixing and hanging, fixing of kitchen wardrobes and wooden floors. And know your E&J Handyman on 074324 02117 074324 02117. Intenu me Nembra. right, Tian Queen in 9 twice made so my first tea near Tinica, brand new spanking to my first tea. Ghana Gospel UK artist. I don't pay a corner into a million so now till. And Fana Posna Postbanja Beco line sit in command pay. And then we have endured a lot. Now, President Mahama has said, sir, anybody who will be involved in illegality in Galamsey, you should be arrested and be prosecuted. Now, 8-member committee set out to also do some little investigations on the free education exercise. In the meantime, Member of Parliament for Utu, Winneba, after no marking Yeti, Vincent Semnibi, and Kujato Blackwa with the issues on board. Now, Posona pay 4 MPs suspended by Speaker of Parliament. Now, 3 of the MPs says they happen to be minority, and this is a bully, infringing of their rights. The Speaker has no locus to suspend us. And so, Gifty God's Own in the background. Clement of Jasmadev Kitchen Restaurant and Bar. Once again, wish you all the best. Monday morning, as we're setting the ball rolling, we're taking on a very easy mood and pay. But for your information, the Prime Minister of UK today will be traveling all the way to Brussels. There's going to be a reincarnation with the European Union because it has become a stumbling block for the UK. The country has been shrunk. And the Abani Yansha says European Union no ending komo. Yan some review. Yan yama yan ton yama mayo. Yan free movement. And the no some and so. Donald Trump imposed taxes over the neighboring countries, especially Mexico. Any other countries. So nyama mo de ba on me the taxes akase to so. Oh Jesus, everything that comes back to life. All right, you have a line to see in command. Hello.
Valentine.
Nana.
My name is Michelle Chiagana for.
Didn't you want to pay?
Right. Eddie can I say your market, my bonabaso. Come here, say Ghana, Benfona, Yasum, some could be it, Omunko share a name of my bedroom or Omoka, Omoton Ton, a banja pade at the moment. And I know how I do so, yet a cantonment as I say on what to the scene that I bind here. Yet ton, Yamba de Uru, Namen and Nemis, anywhere would tell me one could to be. Omoka, no Makasa, Hokana, Omon, Sokora. No matter what the amount of okay. Until good to say, I feel Michael, all scrutinize or could you tap brackets or say, or Trieste cano in CDs are of evidence, a chess or renting brand, and down say you'll be there or rent as well. You need to bring evidence, who Mizana Kake. As a so proof, say, all rented as soon as you contract agreement in the NIA because the Yankasi for now more than Japan. Just as any phone Japan, baby, abandon no matter now going forward. No. Me say government property biara yedi go digital so ni ehun sense as we abande e dan we abande cars we abande ye ton bi am make announcement na me so no me kasa na obi oti no so kotobi de bi am kwa na mache e de amamo enkwase ebo na mo boye no abi going forward no we find say insu atramane asante koto Omokobo ya obi ewo no enye ade papa na ne nyina na ye otumfo ne dwama hene ntokwa a ehwa ase no ene na sisi akofa sansem nyina aba mo amugu social media so a mo sori a bonofo social media asante for social media me catch am say e trenka enche so oho nkofa enkodi enough is enough munya nsem fun a mudi social media ma mususuja emfengum na ye nyina no ye nuanom bono ne asante suntira so ya na no mu nyinomote ye nuanom nti munya sansem hu na mudi na enough is enough social media nsem fun a mudi na afa mi wie no when say Donald Trump wa mess EU up Ukraine war mokota na chi boaboa no wie also yi niam mo de beni or the tariffs e beto so wie wa ma orders American shares so omuntu oil or say ma mo oil emfi Russia and asem economy and wie no okwakotu na oil the tariffs abato no so mo say mo akodi na chi na what mess him up when say EU economy is going down the economy is booming mo oil leader e ya mo nwene afen na mo say yensan ko join EU back ni interest na no open American interest o mess him up and this see ano ono na offer no ho a okọ no mo so na mo ho ache mo rent nam 3,000
nana emisa nso de no yanko Skype 90 one hour so Skype into
Good morning, Valentine.
Morning, Fred. You want to pay?
You want to pay me tell my why you call near Jumapa.
Your
friend, Fred.
Yeah, that's it.
Na me tell no busu na me tell software kwa David and me so ye jatu for ye nua Joe. Ohini kese na say me tell papa.
Okay.
Jaman boka ne sasakroma no nyina me tell won. Obaya nana abadikness ne dachi hima. Ne enu no madofu nyina. Esanwa owura mahama tu no o twa to ho no eyade a manage ho pa ebi se obehwa ye no mu bi sei abra MPP aban eba ye na ade a ye nige ho pa ne corruption semwa na nka eda won anim se won ebeko etu ho anamo yie na mum esan say nipa no ebedwene you scratch my back I scratch your back ntino na won nam kokuam ne ye patrol ema won and the nipa won with impudence is the parliament I be a speaker and the wo ho bebrebe nyina no say won to anamo aye won said suffer corruption ho a anka ni say sa nipa we no wo ho okuje to brokwa oye adwuma papa kokonsa adwuma a utumi yeye etu semhunu digu nipa bi so se biye no kure se enye no kure no questions na na afenyo markets ebisa no a chairman no kase no yete baako ya isi Haruna Idrisu a ono no abaye japade e wo cantonment ene eyede japade ana enye sa na tie ono so high. Okay. I say you were proper investigative bodies. Yeah, one year one said yes, ne fata. Aka when munina already a match say mo de echo taken crofo adide japade no. When munina ka hobi. Na adanya okuje to say oh high ya otua cedis so $. Na what in ho 8 years. Our details are there no. Now we provide proof of documentation. Just say so what about politics more? I can what say their chance, the opportunity. Now what say what that address our airport residential. Now yet to me as different. All right, the omunye. And say moye na that be mu nuanom so eba ben mu a sa adwene you scratch my back I scratch your back no I say e be free won trim ama won so to me etu anamon say mo no mo bi a mo abedi kro no afi no ye fa mo ho nchemo
okay
na to say amamuo no koso ye no mentime the radical Rambo style move. And I'm a person 1 year pass so bia wetu anamo bone de acquire a buy property and now 1 years cano. Won to the so anamo year pa. Now said that's one opportunity eba. Word to me I say when Nino was sick. I Juma said yes fata.
Okay, all right. That's Fred and Sudiano. Also bet me I join in live on Facebook. Comment section also bet me as send bibi wo na yakan ama the comment section no. Facebook, Hot the Guitar Online, live in the studios. Hello.
Well, good morning.
I got David with you.
You were born in Juma, Michelle, so I saw beam. Fred, which are by Alina, so I can see, and let me say, Mr. Tufo, Jamaboga, Quambecam, more for Jade, and the awful Drew to tip this year, and then Mammy Alice Ampedu, and Mr. Pong. I'm married no more Kenyan, Dickinson, and me sanso and echebushofo nyina awurade nka mu nyina mo massive chawapa last week obi beka say Iro Mama de nkraman agu V8 mu Emma obosonfo ebeka say nkraman ho faso sene akonwa na di wo hunu bi no hunu prenu so kwasia kase edua kase wo hunu yi jaso prenu so nanado on say enya akonwa na egu ka mu no na manfo dwene hu na mbom die no mu dia ayese nanado bebi obekọ bia no ombema obi bibia gugu akonwa so ansa no atna so ena nanado hunu nyansa Yakopo do wa uso nyame a yakopo bo ba yo ena se wo no nanado di wo hunu pa no se na Ghana fo nim enti wo kwa na konwa so no na konwa no ofa so a oduko oboto keka mu sa obusunfo yi 3 days after no onu abeka say won tie se Joma Makrade egu butum egu V8 mu edipa wo ba wo to wani monye mu a no ka wo se nya no kra pass me nya no kra wow and say and this for now we did the same kola na duane duane boni kola enso ya tisa kola bi edi duane wi omo ba ye se no mo dwene kola no adidi e ho so o dwene kola no adidi e ho a ana mo se duane ho ye duane boni a can also go to school 1 month for emergency nan ko mo pet duane papa man kola no ye duane no na to bo mo se duane boni ye no na mo di ba kola no duane kola no mo sa o mo wi adi ko mo o mo fidie mu so ye ka say and this for the adamu o mo da adamu a ye kan mo ye dey ye kan mo ntiase obeka sma kire wo nenso no onye de o ka kire wo no bize o say this anu and this for no abemu and o mo say one person ye can say create loot and share and before entimi anye ho hwe sesi akomaba o mo dwene say o mo mfra konwa so biem na so mo mfra konwa so biem a ene mo bu ni pattern de mo lutu ya mo share ye no mo bu ni pattern wo ho esi mo ta konwa so anti da ken don kam a mo say ye o timofo kese bi wo no mo a ho no de o na temu no e cha mo de no o e cha mo de no temu ye bi a no mo nwere ho ye na se de sikate no sa na bo hatie ba me that's why
all right akwade we studio no yanko Skype hello yeah mama ta yente wa no be
just a second.
No problem. Thank you.
No. Sum kron bra. Sum kron bra. Sum kron bra. Au bra. Bra ba yesma. Wo mi. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, I could David me ba mi tia. Me danyamia se de sitiara ama antemata me de meta bazi de pe na me second asama waka in elementary from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock because mostly parliament and na muhun wo me tablet odo it was on ma me busy pa na me danyamia the system of ampa even that Jesus Christ Spirit is still ruling and the same as Kwame Nkrumah and King Kakwaka. They heard my prayer. And now Kwame Nkrumah's son is now president of Ghana now. Nkrumah never dies. This free education. Remember kind of President Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, do your work. Kwame Nkrumah is working now. Amen. Number 10. Bye-bye.
All right. Hello.
Hello, Val.
Yeah, Nini.
Uchale etomye ke last week.
Nimba
Uchale hot lele. Wow.
Chale miniano.
Oh, but what hear me, boy Ojogba.
Oh, yeah, Jogba.
The only thing I want to tell Ghanaians that NDC welcomes every critic. We are not above criticism. We are not above critics.
Okay.
If you have something to say, bring it. You just bring it because we're going to learn from what you bring and we're going to correct our mistakes along the line.
Okay.
We're going to correct our mistakes. So if you have any critics, bring it. Me, I'm jotting it down. It goes through the right channel and they will listen.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what NDC is. We are not above it. Because Valentine, see, he said, I always ask God to help us to be vigilant.
Okay.
Because whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with anything again. This is what is happening to NPP. You see, they fly to the Ghanaians, and now whatever they're going to say, are they sure the Ghanaians will listen to them again? No, please let us live in a honest way. Truth and loyalty to our people. You understand? This is what we stand for. Everything that is happening in the parliament, well, we pray to God that there should be peace and tranquility in the parliament. So everything will come to a successful end. Then we take off from there. So, like I said, Ghanaians, we are all the same people. We shouldn't allow politics to divide us. Politicians, they are with themselves. They love themselves too much. We're fighting on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want the MPP communicators and supporters to know that the past tense is over. We are coming to present and future. Because they come and always refer past tense. John Mama have done this. John Mama have done this. And Valentine, there's my last thing that I just want to ask. Our member who said he has been NDC member for a very long time.
You want to bring
what
him
has
back?
John Mama done to you? Last time you said John Mama's son, Sheriff, John Mama has wanted to give Sheriff the sports minister as a sports minister. No, what is the proof? Please, what has John Mama done to you? Yesterday I heard you on the Hot Digital condemn John Mama. Please come out. What has John Mama done to you? Please,
try and get Ejo Usu so that you settle the score, because he has an undertone against the president. And I think it's getting personal because I've several times tried to cage him and then massage the issues, but he seems to be undisputable. So the best thing to do is to speak to him, indirectly, and then you see whether Kam will come.
Oh, yes. Look, Kwame, I think Kwame NDC have got a connection with him. And I'm also going to make sure, if I speak to Conrad, we have to invite him maybe on a WhatsApp group call and ask him, what is the problem? Because he has been with NDC.
Maybe he has a personal issue against John Mahama. So,
yeah, right. It's like a personal issue.
When immediately he comes, I will ask him to share his grievances.
Please do that. Because we are brothers and sisters.
No problem. I hear you.
Okay, my brother.
Skype, you into your uncle.
Kwame, me chawa no failure.
Kwame, now what you say?
Oh, wow. Yami ado me hoye pa.
Nini si say ano ye na yemfa ba kun ye adwuma. Oni ne ya adwen.
Oh, me ni problem. Na mom am say the question all be say Jawusu no. Am say so what here again first Jawusu for some time now. Ye nyina ye ya we in the position. He sees John Mama as too corrupt to lead it.
So who is say Jawusu has a personal vendetta against John Mahama.
And when I make a choice, Valentine, this man has been sounding it loud and clear. John Mahama, ye kase a ketasishe. They say, onye credible to be a leader for our country and for their party. The
so
problem
that is a Jawusu's worry.
Me na me catch what can I say? Just say, 10 be our bar in the position. Also, say, Muyi free home, more than a powerful for bar, me a Jausu, may then make campaign, I'm a party and DC. But who they say, yeah, Cassecata, say, and they say clear, crystal clear to everyone. My position, and I said, your mama is not credible. But we're going to boss says every way in from our vendor. O can I be we say, and soon in Ghana for say, and no mope, and on Marco Traba. And DNA one show what they cry. In fact, coming on the airwaves, so Baba Kawaje Crano. Another thing is, I be sound saying, Ghana for senior pen. Now, going forward, Maman Chet here for super communicators, many Nana Kwame, Obaya, many Lee, now the rest, the chairman, Fred Albako, Aqua David. Now, why are they? I'm saying never you should a year a furnish idiomatic expression be say he who calls for equity must come with a clean hands. A vetting almost say another part me did say even though they don't have the powers to say or more the best sanction will be no a buamaye and cover a near maybe anka without it and the intimate anchor. A branch ya a nay a friend who could waji ora a shin anima or nami. And rawa unya quite a year a friend is a minority leader with Emifa and with Joy FMB. Ube who how evil this guy. Our friend who said, oh yeah, it is a holier than thou, or nona or champion the cause, or Jijin Kufonema. According to Afenion, Wafa a drones and a denam ne properties, a beer or beer. And this man clearly said, oh no, he got to a point where the cause would defer. And or shall say, oh yeah, then or your business.
Yeah.
Until the near money, it was legitimately acquired.
Yeah.
At all, ye be sour. Say, oh, a friend say property, airport residential, a friend say airport hills. Now, ye be sour, Massam, or say, oh, high. Now, oh, high, no, a honor from Jishimwa, woman say, you own property, you don't high. And also, chant trust or high in dollars. And I pinu be sour, say, and yet, will be our public official. We a friend will be a wasan a chairman for Ora. Sikasen and a Utria. Na Valentine also say we embellish. Who besides Okuja to Abrakwa and explain where to Wenyano. What is the source? Upin I will say, well, I'm a printing press and not a mammy sika. Give me getting back to South friends and 90 on printing press a day earnings ASN. And this is a joker or num. Born a horse amrane, and I may say, many nipa me hot, and the yen Yahubi. Now, and then one say, a friend say, party be a sorry, say, he should be sanctioned, and I know, say, you won't go anywhere. It's a battle, John Mama and Casa don't have the balls, so bet me a sanction, who could get Brakwa. It's a known fact. And Kobe be a number my exposure on my whom we are dealing with. Say, nipa way. Now, me de Ashino. And as a African Development Banker, they are asking all the African leaders say for your currency to be strong, it needs to be backed with a good. Dr. Baumia suggested, and Francis and Co will come and laugh at a loud double idea. We polish we are Baumia de Tohono. And then China African Development Bank, catch Africa say you good. Say your currency a bit me is stronger. I will say it me this are good a bonus friends a backing. And she almost said thanks to Baumia with his brilliant ideas. Yakasa Jane. Now going forward you be say about to you know make kwame dem who is nyansa there's an American.
Hello Sava, good morning opinion.
Yeah,
Kwame and this mature be brave. Ocean Africa Development Bank, so Bekaya, Ira Mahama, Brian Swan anyway, Obana Namwase, and then a turn on office. So many ideas. Neoma be brave because Ocean a term now. Omo buane pa baby to say we should pokrias interchange. So many development. Even some bridges in the Okrana on omo fund my it's a relationship between Africa Development Bank, Omo boss and Ira Muhammad. They are very solid in Tido. Say open credibility amount by Obia say what they go there. Yaman 8 good years. In fact, on Ghanaians and did it up 82 or 88%. Yeah, there always will be a hatred to somebody who anger. Sometimes crowd kasa out things before get because penny panas and tinas and before the book yes, this will be empawasa no sano achianepa. If you no any vote in the idea Sebio or company against no worry it didn't bit my cabin impact. Okay. And the Kobe Ghana for us so musu. And I said, "Your master, or Mahmoud Papa, Yera Mahama, I better not say, Togo after the catcher and say, Mira, a year and Ghana, I say, I'm out for 2 more good years, say, issue. A year chrono, I cost for a war, Sebi, a year, Abaya will chair mono, Papa, my catcher will say, Shimuna will be our Sefate Bias and Brandon Indian. It's your one can say to the vows who bear out him say, a voter register, and this for no, a way, your word banger, leaders now on the cousin Biana, young Chomano from your disopa. Now, you make sure that dear Bias, Sefate Bias, be appreciative voters, our Mundano, vote to my this in terms of corruption, of course, near my home. The documents behind ya, a young Kuja who briefcases or the buy, and you may go and subject to what you best say, Mahama, so a casa dia. O make sure that on your father for all, because Ghanaians need as a leadership to be a big system. Was it?
Father for
your father for, but and then we are see Kono, say one crazy the system in terms of corruption.
Okuja told me, okay, yeah. So airport is dying any day, any idea. Oh, Chawa Utie in some
who said the Biao, we have a Cassassin which was a mananado. A year 8 good years is a one Chimaham.
I mean, yes, Chini, dear Kwame, and yet or tiny edichi. A mra. That's
yes, but I don't know one family or one family. I give you a because Muhammad the way out to deal by the law to prosecute someone. I want him to do it because they failed to do it. But we are going to do it.
You can take somebody to court. But it doesn't not necessarily mean that the person could be convicted. Because in the first place, if you would need a prima facie of Adina and Ipanaya, if you could at the no correct, you would need evidence, Papa Bianti, issues. No. Why? Yeah, but since you are in your door, in for doing program. No. Why?
Yo, but I believe the NDC have every document to back every case up. So I want them to do it.
We appreciate on that one. Why?
Yeah, I agree, but we have evidence and we are going to go about it.
That's what I'm saying.
If it didn't go on well, then we accept it. But we have to start from somewhere.
Okay. That's it. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Ba.
Nana Kwame, let's say.
Nyamia Dumbo, Compacho, only a bushano. Yo, in Nyamiasi. Me cham sister by, I mean, you have me Pekama, Cassaris, also Papa David. Ana mekaka dini bina me refugee.
Okay.
Mechia obia, you know, ana ewa.
Okay.
Na me nua owo a friend saying, when your friend is saying, is it the owo New Cross Gate.
Francis.
Francis I know you be antiana anopa.
Antichiano chani.
I mean Francis mechia anopa diabolic man. You may come and now unim idea be an having the way amount for can say the usefulness of this friends vetting. Also you starting now be say nothing for so bad there wasn't for so bad also because moya dia you be pass your through of course you be pass your through but we want to expose them.
Okay.
The purpose of this thing is not about say you be pass you be and say you pass you nipa no. But you perceive you stripping nipa no man who the kind of person who is coming to take that position.
Okay.
And memo be anka so ade ye dem fa so ni so e de no mu bu say shoku jato ablakwa. Who watches the watchman? Now this guy Sebi. I'm not talking about his personal life. And near my pony or ya or catastrophe. Say, very bad, a bad time. Who so rented dying airport hills? I did dollar and rent you. Who himself dying and a sister Kitwadia. The sister Kitway, who now didn't call nursing school America, or call nursing school go basing the crisis when we, or could it 10 years to America or school to crowd when we, non in America. When you scout when or the better assassin crowd or airport hill at the sea dying. I think you're marking, you know. Oh, see, Bibia me will be a Okuja black one. That's the public no be auntie. Me acquire outside politics. Or acquire wolf now outside politics. Who could you talk like a businessman? I also I Kwame Kwade no man of printing press. And your printing press will mean Kwame. Photocopy. It's a small machine now, A4 shemania printing. And yes, and Okujato, a black one only printing press with machines out there printing press. And you can't patch on your printing press. Why? Or your photocopy, your paper shame. Now, my name says to me a photocopy with A4 sheet. And the pass I say, airport hills. It's sit down or airport hills. I've been to airport hills myself. A kitchen I will be first. Oh, what? Let it in now. Nini Abana. Or no, you're new school. You're student to America or no, one young school. Or no, basis are Diana. Tell your boy, aha, Sabrin Beba. Or the sad time, you know, a Beba. So what I say. All right. It's any power. Don't live holier than thou because we are some and we are exposed that who see Obia. Most sorry, I don't want to draw. Now, than I'm a fenyo marking. Any a friend is saying MP4 a Japadia. Me, one most of my real Amodia de Cofodi after so. Now they will all be exposed. They will all be exposed. Janopemi Kasabi Bray. That's in a moment and Koso. Now, a friend is saying after your markings. So I'm spending 2 days crown spending. NDC for which means spending 2-3 days. I will need back on NDC. So now some micro minority now more cano. And yet press no na amanko for Adrian say. Because Obia Momu who say MPP minority no useless. Meanwhile, you see almost starting parliament no. NDC for my attendance 90 and almost parliament. And you need the MPP to be able to form a quorum or whatever.
That's right. That's right.
So what I say, it's you know, MPP, NDC supporters now, Munimushe now, Mugo and Deden Amoyano. You are in power, but we are in control. May catch them. Bye.
Skype into you.
Yo, good morning.
Morning, Nana, ain't you want to pay?
Yo, William, we are Kakal, but me say na name is na worker. Or go off now, can't say me say, Asante Nempono, Nipa Bako, na, Binum Kra, na, Exna, Suntresono. Now, the person me chair and Simu Kakra, if you say, and see, I see, Honomoa, to say the answer, I see, I say, Kotoko support a be on Kobo Bow and Suatra, will be actually the kind of one.
PRB, yeah.
Yes, Samote, say, Nipai, Omuton Boss, and Omuti, Mensemi, and Yasupemwa. On transfer can and conquer what we young Kunipa.
Yeah.
Mammy tell Munsam Kakra, one, ye can't bono. Bono, may men are now a can't be and a tree a bono. It's a minimum penny Samopa. Now a bono, I actually, bono original. I say, I don't him crew a bono mansono. 30 mind there, not in you, 30 mind there, it was a small sub town, but now him crew not a bono manso. Men are not more to say bono. One more, or Mutna, Tatim, your Metna, interest one, or Mono, or Monia Bono 4. Sano Cranny, I was set in Union IATS, or Monia Bono 4, if it's a Mokra, no Mutna, as Sumania Santa Manso, and it's your Mukotri for him, and our Mukwa Aquamu. It's almost every Aquamu by no Sabetna, interest. Is it a better crowd, Modia, or Moya Aquamu 4, or more and can't a Bono and home. Or Monka Bono, a Cassie Bibi and Mapa, a Chester proper. Omunya Bruno for a mappa. Omunka a brand men and to Bruno. Now Omuni ho, they were not there at all. Omunya Bruno for, and almost maybe almost Ciano, Cicino, our mere doma for almost one, The whole thing, okay, historical documents, so now, you throw her one WAM. If it's almost a 1 fear, and the baby are coming to is free, almost in a sass, so. One honum. Now was a Santine a Bonoma panum. Say Bonoma say, you know, a Cabronoma pa, a Timine, when she some parts of Encoranza, any abasi, or Monomia proper bonosono. A Santine Bono, when she a assumed Janqua, I think Biara anywhere. Now to want to pan a crampa a buy, you know, and I make us a senka telephone, our honum, Sam Rena, Casanto Quanaka, and see. If it's the entrepreneur principally, you know, it was caused by Bruno Neba Bruno Yem Prince or Slapo Baffo Pim of Enransa and of fast Anto Quina a buy. I'm the also side this or Daniel Dinian or me or more or me a 2 bra for now, Makotana, one assassin, a assassin, so I'm money for my panel. And one at disturbance or more creative rank or rancor and division, you know, if you are more.
Okay.
It's the answer to you. Bye.
Yeah, that's a papa. And I'm so cheap. Senior at here. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Valentine.
Morning, Sasakoma. Ain't you want to pay?
Michelle Bishop for Michelle, Sister Obaya, Fred.
Go, be a Joso.
Yeah, Van.
Yeah.
One was this political party in particular, NDC, from their founder. So, Ushemwa, Omu, Omono, Enokre, and other Enokre, and Sudie, and the FBFA Omo, the Anu ye different. Once the Brabina make a show say, so Upa, the Anaquame Naekano, set time Ben, I'll say, who started free. Obisa Okuja to Abrakwan. Set time Ben, I'll say, who starting free.
Yeah.
From Nkrumah time and now from time Ben. And if you started from Jerry time, yeah, you nipa bia, sabi e bia, ubinka so be more brana bibi. But it could be hard saying, can then Jerry and they take you over. Or mumu be bet me enya say at all if SFE and enya efi ewo cantonment.
Okay.
Bisa who says cantonment, baby, a bubu sa. Old, colonial buildings now you see a dining room. Any baby, Chicata, Penny, Fiesi, and Casano. Bisa Jose Chicata, say no or army move free army move. Ah, if you
could you
acquire that land in cantonment.
Okay.
What must say?
Okay.
And when money in Pabia, yeah, and Crawford Bomobra, it me your money, there is just an envy. Jerry Bayer was he saying, say. By a do baby, and then you say, I will say, up to now, you perceive who baby and ma a year juma. And almost year juma. But they still surviving. But the same people,
MP.
Apart from one, you percent
other ones.
Abia, Omuko school, Omu, up to say, Omun in Amomutis, where they have been working and surviving. What you must say?
Okay.
Nanki Yun says, Mons is Sikabi and any Yamabian Kukuba. If Abia Bosumi Sika, the Mamu Papa, any Mama Ameno, and Kuano, if you people can survive on it. Apart from your
no, Japadi and B, you say, also state in Yaman or Tobin, Tibia investment. Why investment?
And non Americano and Jimunino, Moba, Munya said the Encrophone, I had a afar by Assasia now, BB. But from Jerry time, no. Some of you were able to acquire those lands and properties.
Oh, okay.
Whereby your leader kill other people for 50,000 a year. And so more mudi actually now. O kuja to one say ebisano. O afi untimi emfa ehun evidence, but the chair trying to protect him.
Also the baby tree.
No. But one say na a leader no was trying to protect. One say no protect him.
Overruled cases nibi.
Yes.
Right.
Because these are sabi I am any pan pese be kan zembi. But mumu bebre no senke e ka brabo mu a enka ba bi bebre won ma mumu pi no nke ni nkwa senka mutimi eton sase wo ho ba mu be di political party ye chi no mumu bebre akwa ni ma bebre enso mo sori anabo de munsa pointing crossover so.
Okay, yati.
Van medase.
Yada pass Sankroman Sudian yanko Skype.
Oh Valentine, good morning.
Morning, Joe. Net say.
Oh, nyamino mpabo bibi aboko.
Yo, yenti wa no pay.
Yo, okay. And I met through a few days today. I met Chow Hinkasi and I said, Dr. Obaya, that's him. Fred, Nana Misa, and I'm a crum such a possible phone, and I'm Chow Obia. Valentine, your friend say, you got up on you know our cupboard, you know, me man a bush of food in Ayako. I am a yapa. And I'm a commentary. But man, just a baby happy.
I'm saying aftermath the game, no nice. I mean, him said during the course of the game, no is here.
I know there's a more comment to a hello FM, man. I'm saying, I'm share a Facebook, me who
okay.
I am a yapa. Until California be and compensate a bishop for. And now, the second issue here, NDC4, such a propaganda and attempt be almost a na omo bedi omutimi di bedi ade hwe okuja to abrakwa ene your friend say Sam George ni omo ye na your friend say afenyo marking there me born abaso papa no future papa en monyam kra ekutan kra no so papa why ade why expose okuja to such as here na me dana sepa na me last one year your friend say I am saying the last one, Nana Misa, Obeka say your friend say, ke some of us all dear call you know. Me bought your friend say, I will not count. Okay, so yes, sir, a better pa because I'm from her near my Neman Queen, you know, your mom fires or mess up with Ganny Bill. But that's it, I'm sure. Thank you, Baba.
And that's if fully ain't you.
You Valentine, I mean, Chawan of Perna, Minchia, Madame Ella, Dr. Obaya, a Mammy Dickness, more fasting than also for the grand enemy, and I say, okay, send you go race and see our okay. The same thing, I'm sure no you are after no matter no born a bus for papa. In the line of questions to be shiny at them. If analytics team the card as maybe about me there and I'm for you so more questions will be standing and you know can't be more of a cassette or any apologize nutrition. We want to see the sort of person you are. Nipana what you want now. Yeah, you be some questions. Yeah, better. If I see you how your integrity, how far your integrity looks like. Send you who no buying no about break here. Nanagan and I no. We speak a little to say, I have been bagging ya. Already, when they buy or this one more. Why you think we move bad luck, send to send soon in the buy at itself. On Quabe speaker 2008, when you may see 2009 so by and say do Ramon and so when you may see. Nadia will need to me one, and I did the officer would do anyway you could room. And on a chairman, I can also need authority be your boundaries doesn't you can't go up beyond your boundaries because only to me be as over suspend you be war if you know. Never will only follow home, next BBC, that's all any more won't be there, no to Yamanako for the day. To send you a year, MP no war, Western of Hornberg.
Yeah.
Well. Nene dear, and I John Mahama no, Kenyama Koso. And I John Mahama, football, DGG, and Nia, the Nene, and I John Mahama, me, what's a kind you couldn't. Oh, that's only any day. And I John Mahama, any day for your politics. Miss Thomas, who are many call ye a crack academy. I ain't not calling me a Lee,
listen to me, listen to me. What you are doing, David, Lee. There are sports, TTT. There are GFT. David, listen to me. There are sports administrators. What are they doing? Oh, but don't blame your president.
What can we do?
Because who can know? I mean, me know when you could be before now.
Maybe no.
What can you move on?
And John Mahama no, and then hello,
meet you.
And John Mahama no, secondary school yin nyina ko ya ye hobo krofo mo no dan ne de sikan kante kotokuru macheti ene de boma anda jomahama e wo Ghana ho aba ya koto e ho faso a ye nya no enti ni se wo ye awofo na se wo ho no na se wo fo se wakoto aba ama wayi ekufu ado na ban ni ye waba mu afiri sunti no ba benya hoto a afen no ba be set education forum no aka chiro se free na ekoi uba be ko school obetua school fees say school ni here paint brush cement ni adi baro say ni atama semra so bi sie no eno pepepe na bebe okay na ni ya kenya ni say bank agriculture development bank na mi nyane kan the same thing ya brasu no mo dis sika ni ba ye wu akufu ado ene hwe ade a ye wura ba omi ade ba ye obi e ko ayi ye fa ni say bet here eno na o kan na me ba me use Ghana card na ube ye o passport ni ade a we use Ghana card ye nko GBB ebie ni ade enye the same thing na ye bo ba omi kan na mo training drones o ye de ba ye o kwabra ni be gina o kan se mo woman organizer be gina o kan se koyohwe ma ho atutwa mo foni ni ade enye la kind of culture no mo see excellent here over be use. Oh, these are people whereby no they don't practice what they do they say because I didn't understand. Uho bia ankobe mo man na ko nanim etumpon akọ nanim a akaye raba obia ene hwe ni digital yi odi buy a utumi transfer money from
interoperability
Vodafone to MTN ni adi eno na mami owo foreign yi can say every country in Africa right now must practice what Ghanaians are doing right now. And you can never stress it. We are taking it in good faith. But me catch so but more promising Ghanaians in there. You best stop the boss who palm why is
Skype,
good morning. Well, Fami Chao, the scholar, the chief letter writer. I know my sisters, Obiancha, Michamunia, Yaminkuso, and Bomo buying on blessing Mumbani Masinia, on blessing Mudeserve it. Master David and cousin friend New Beauty. Major Usu. And I am the catcher about for this almost say, Nana. President Nana so not also not why Modena. So Obia Bibia. President Nana almost not why Modena. Near Queen. Valentine, yeah, Cosono, Ed Oka, same be say, in your debut not that same cockota. You know, and they are in Sabia conviction, say, do I go to bad? I am Falco to bad. I say, Ubenia ruling crowd. Sabio be crowd bonny. Now, or the call or reporting like a court. Now, no, I castle or I feed the ompney, Yendi as a Nimbefia. I just say, now ye yas and Befia, not young funny Kunan Tuma. In that case, and Panoan Bonana. Yeah, Koyanim, not Sasakumak, Kadibi, Essa, or Cook a Hawk. Airbus and same two of the G7 nations, Great Britain and the United States. Ministry of Justice and they record this say the biggest fraudulent bribery and corruption investigation in our world and a village or our country in the world. So what I say about World Cup we are senior nations the biggest one and I'm Airbus for to cry fine almost 3.9 billion, almost 9 billion. This is recorded and there people can and you Ghana for any Kohuya na say this house and I make check. Now Miss your friend is a government official one be ban almost say OJ bribe 5 billion. It's recorded. So what I say when you more people need team now waka. And I thank God to say, oh man, come go street, man, you share 224 be some say 224. Modrin who say, and I say Ghana media, Modrin assembly who say, yeah, no, Modi call and answer more reviewing for Modrin who say, no, the data. almost the real facts, and as a facts, into NDC for the truth. I almost say, Obia, truth, ne a ya tron, to say operation run around with lies, yeah, because almost they are PZ, almost followers now, almost from almost some young passy have one. As I know, they are PZ, I'm saying I bay almost some years to send a last almost 2020-21 was a day, almost quarter, no mini evidence. The same thing, almost, and could see who. Omucho biantum na na ye me pese ye koyenim no ye mama tia say ye see we World Bank to send a me case say your friend day Ministry of Justice America and UK and this information ni beto airbag beto on and ya keke World Bank ni IMF what say President Nana, despite so he was faced with external shocks. These external shocks, yes, a baby about attack you, and you fault. What I say, Papa Egus ought to me absorb all fear being no absorb NDC for deficit of $3 billion. No, we absorb the Ghana $5 billion surplus of $5 billion. What I say, a data, truth, and NDC for now 224 and I say Ghana media data and a DA Jumano. Now, sad deficit way almost as a surplus way, growth way, almost it was driven by agriculture, which means planting for food and jobs and other things, policies no more day banning. Now, it was working. Okay. And then you say, I buy a say. Maybe system and go for ya, maybe I say, Mama Yan to us because they took the economy for almost high debt. So what I say, a deficit, and IMF is stringent your friendly day measures. Now, say President Nana, purchasing power or giant, above Finland, okay, right. New Zealand, Luxembourg, Malta, Cyprus. African countries need the bobo. Okay. Yes, see a horn or the a mining giant. It's Mr. Mahama in the NDC. I'm making sure say young koyechi. Na ye because I'm the be back on what I say. Aha. And I kino say to so work they work together, only president and they work together to make Ghana a wonderful place to come. Valentine made that say bye bye.
So I'm making analysis. Hello.
Hello, Vanta, good morning.
Yeah, Bernard here.
Mpoma.
No, yeah,
oh, fine. Mechubia.
Okay.
And I paid why are they your friends say board, sports board no more yet. What do you say? Yeah. You know, your mama president almost brave Africa. What do you say? BBR president. And as someone President Mahama Beka say me and Tarsumu. So be a by galam say you better you betchen on the eye.
I'll prosecute you.
Yeah, prosecute. Is it not the norm? Yenim way. Yenim it's a yeguma.
What I think I say shooting, no one say that be. I think the normal procedure now the illegal
but it's not working. And then we are aware. So two galam say illegal. Illegal until you bet you I didn't hear you. And to know what idea we need a non-partisan approach. And we need a young
we need fan for environment. And one man advice it is rather a mine erosion.
Yes.
Water bodies have been destroyed by chemicals.
That's right.
So which is harmful to human health. And I think through that advice, he has to issue a communique, a statement, so that you make it practicable. Say anybody who will be engaged. Because initially he said, but now he's made a U-turn because based on the advice you'll be giving, and the minister that you have been appointed, the CEO has been appointed, he will advise you on how to tackle the
well, politicians now, one can say utterances na a could do baby away. Or more opposition, as we say now, Mokasa, Umuya power, no me Airbus is somewhere, okay, Airbus a MPP by power. I don't know when to animal. Why are we still talking about it?
Then nothing about the statement that you just say or to Fusanka, you saw but on a government official one. So that was it. So MPP cannot do anything.
Exactly. So therefore, I mean, look, what me Ghana no, you see about fight to corruption, variant. Ye now Obiaya corrupt.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly,
corrupt. But if you can single-handedly say we are corrupt, they are fine. Take that boldness.
Valentine. No corruption. What more corruption? What you say?
Now me was me a corrupt. You don't know me. How can you corrupt me?
Because I don't know. A corrupt ways. Well,
that one, we indict you be in a way, say, will be a corrupt. Why we wouldn't need evidence be as any penny a corrupt?
We don't need any evidence. Even in dispensing our duties, we are not fair. That's even corruption.
Be treated fairly, but who can also be a corrupt and even know Yabi?
No, corruption covers all that. Corruption doesn't mean the wages can go out.
And maybe attitude not change.
It's all corruption. You
cannot say no corruption, Mr.
BPR, honestly, you find them in.
Who are corrupt?
I am corrupt because. Yes, because was a fair-minded. Was a Ghana, hono. We are fair-minded. We are still quiet.
You have one. I didn't say who the nyama boom. A bringing.
Exactly. Thank you.
You have to explain it further. Man, can say be a corruption, a war element. You see, so
corruption doesn't mean taking money alone, or Valentine.
No, I know, but don't do it. Don't simplify it like the way you are
doing. But then look, Okuja to Abrakwa. This man. He's got the afron, so be area abai normal. No, what about him? Didn't any abide it. I don't know, Yankopon at the bread. No, I almost higher. No, do you understand? So, therefore, I just said, I told being quane, you're fair minded, and internet, yeah, Breno. One may in a society, I don't know, a queen idea, no man. I don't know, now what. You deal with it equally. You don't have to know me before I obey your nice to me. Do you understand? And that is where we are falling short.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Michelle. Bye-bye.
Bernard, who are corrupt, Mr. O. All right, bye into you.
Yeah, good morning, Ron.
Me who you are now? What you say?
Now
who are corrupt? Who are corrupt, Anna?
Never.
Okay.
Never. What is the president Akufo-Addo? I'm not corrupt. I'll never be corrupt, and I won't be corrupt. This is Obaya. The whole way. Never. I wouldn't see Kaya think I'm brave. I'm a man. You will be my command too. Let us and Papa, Mamma, my Kasai, said the Nana, Eta Kano, and Maya Kasa, Nana, Mammy, declared that him.
Where call him soon? You be free. I'm in for no. Some blouse will be patcho.
Hey, my bread, you memo.
I will be walking body to Nayanko.
My lady cry. I mean, Ghana with them for Fatima. The American say, yeah, you mamma, about time, for Mobra and young cat, Wisnia, Essenkanium, and your journey, and your scholarship, and your school call, and your new Maya. I didn't corrupt, and I mean, me where you mammy, me find your food. And the volunteer, your chairman, and the American, and they say, you could get all black or more year, that's unfortunately. On one, someday one evidence, Amma.
I also say a document, so was the problem.
And I mean, one someday one evidence, Amma. Tell my own and someday when you know evidence, I know come. Tell my own and some. When you know evidence, I know come, but when you are personally now walk on me at the evidence, I didn't bring it. Yeah, besides Mr. Mahama, and you have right to say what they are foreign ministers. what they for near a plane a better pine, went near Yano. Obejani Womuana, and I said, Obejani I will. Missy, you will become. Now, the Midizia Kran, the Midizia Kran, they say, what they say, Obiba, oh, you need me, the Chelpa, you never many near that to show a Wapa. Then I never go since when I was arguing. Now, they can't say a revolution in Abba. No one in other can't happen. Revolution one at the way. Would say a Kevin Taylor at you and now a name say, or then at you and me. Nothing said the revolution. No be all revolution here. Any Yaba, much to I think of one up here with the drones and uncle for so and much and Mabawa woman more brother. And you are made up here. Yes, for whom the Yaba for the Bay. You are better. Many are these before. Only be a channel almost on the Copa. And here back. Thank you.
Good morning. Chubia, why I can't so a Casagacre. That was it.
Oh, I'm paying you now. You could do
it. With that, I want. I said, my Casa bread, there's some very corruption. I said, we are okay. About corruption, but have you ever been corrupt before?
I've never been corrupt.
You have or you haven't?
I haven't. If you have evidence to back your claim.
I'm asking you, I'm not just making allegation against you, I'm just asking you a question. But
you can gift me something, but you cannot corrupt me.
You can do what?
You can gift me something, but you cannot corrupt me.
Kromu Network is a Ghana assembly making. Corruption is being forced on people. Corruption. They have been forced on us. They say no more e-levy. I share your combat force.
By e-levy, almost 22 billion and a COVID tax.
Oh, I know there's so much as well, but e-levy look at over corruption, taxes. Because why say telecom now more used to TM, right? Now who are going to us TM? Who used to us telecom phone? And then corruption tactics.
Okay.
To send the corruption send I'm not for break. Oko baby is there. They are demanding. Police station, of course, with the cry a tank. Because in penny ho, right? We do not know we have a catcher. We be there, Ampany Power, I will say, I could you be out from there. The corruption is being forced on us. Oh, now, Prime Minister, Kakra, UK Prime Minister, back to the union. A good idea, but that's not the main issue. The main issue now, Kasani, so Omuni Russia be collaborating now. Ma, yi sanctions in every almost Russia force. More be gas pipe to Natum, because every economy need energy, right? Okay. So economy ne bet me improve another cost energy na we here. And also Russia energy is so cheap, easy to transport, you know. Also, more the sanctions in there, they are to so. It's no money you for crack or shoot boom, that's the money money work here. Still, I'm going to be a Mujana.
Okay, Yati, Yadasi. I'm paying you.
Okay, so that.
Skype into you.
Your mini Amedasi Nanani from Luton. Nyango Poatom, where you the Dikaya. Make a metia mini about buyer no more Macasena. Papa, Adia Bakwa may become one sem kakra a footballer, ye bono. Yes, NDC. Yes, NDC. MPP by 8 years. Sano mano etemu. Say Yakobo Bo Obia Wu. Sadiano etemu. NDC about by Mubim. And no ma be say as I started. Yes, sir. sɛ ɛnura yɛawerɛhosɛm paa sɛ agorɔ kɛkaa ghanafoɔ de gyegye wɔn ani na ɔmo ni anigye biara na mo se yɛn nsa mmra park na me maame me nua bɛkɔ park na yɛde ne bɔdi ne bɛba ɛdeɛ nko a ti yɛsrɛ sɛ wɔn mo nhwɛ saa adeɛ wɔ no yie ma ɛyɛ awerɛhosɛm ɛwɔ ghana paa sɛ nti bɛyɛ dɛn na ayɛ nnipa bi koraa kɔ no sɛ yɛbɛsan akɔ paaki sɛ kɔtɔkɔ ne haase bɔbɔ yɛkɔ akɔhwɛ yɛn nso yɛdeɛ no yɛpɛ sɛ no na yɛn nso yɛ mu bi yɛde gyegye yɛni ɛna ndc aba aban mu yɛsrɛ nanado wabɛyɛ ne deɛ nea ɛsɛ sɛ wɔyɛ no nkwalaa over 5 million kɔ school free ndc musi mu ba abɛyɛ tie nim sɛ nipa bɛyɛ 10 million ɛba abɛkɔ school free yɛnim sɛ education ba abɛyɛ kama private school foɔ nyinaa ɛba abɛka ho ama nneɛma aba abɛyɛ kama cd still naa no ɛnte maafɔ mu o cd no still naa no deɛ gyina no ɛnyɛ yɛsrɛ npp ndc aba 1 month atwam cd no ɛnya nte nkɔɔfɔ mu yɛsrɛ wɔn a wɔawie sika no mente sɛ yɛakye wɔ biara 1 month aba yɛnsate ne yɛnkyekye wɔ
mo ministers ne adeɛ nti
sɛ deɛ wɔn a attorney general yɛyi no yɛ minister for finance yɛyi no nti wɔn a yɛyiyi wɔn no sɛ hwɛ finance a yɛyi sidi nte ma fam sports minister yɛyi no yi enipa na ewuwu wɔ paaki adɛn da bia mo deɛ mo ba power ɛnome nko a adɛn mo ba yɛ ne gyaba bɛfa cycle bɛkum nipa mpempem masan aba biem me nua kɔ paaki abo yakɔwɔ ne sika yɛku no adɛn Joma Hama near Dewdri so no ɛso nti yɛde yɛsrɛw sɛnea me nua bɔba yɛ aka yɛ no yɛbɛkasa o yɛdeɛ yɛbɛkasa papa
sports no deɛ yɛwoke sports ministry ɛne gf ɛna ɛsɛ take each other
me say ndc ba power minka Joma ayo si ndc ba power because MPP were power no until you be for part there be a one ba power to Torenchem si one ba power you share at Torenchem si was echo TS3 and no me no ma sa dia baby
hello
Confo
yeah what I can say
Otenden
Bogo one year
junior
kasa o bravo phone ho kakra
after the ote
yeah me thank you
okay Confo am there say all corrected ayi or the truth says me no sir this your trade case it to me personally got nothing to do with NDC or you know and Mahama and then NDC the critics are being idea back one having is a confirmation, you know. That stadium no need to be banned.
Okay.
Because in Luku Stadium I see a ball also. Just a confirm net be a diaju obiet me jump park.
So any security ni okay.
I see a bandit stadium no ankasa. And as I say sir case here be. Confirm a big case because once for boys no
murder case.
And I mean him say it did 10 years. Cry na so actually cook my son come baller. Something will happen. Me that's my belief. Because me share see in pass the police force gira ho just like that. Now ambulance is here. The driver nowhere for to be found.
Is it intentional?
I need the main case be on one just no no media minim sent to one by na happen. But the am say ambulance is here.
Investigation. I saw him no who went here.
The
ambulance and the police were standing aloof.
Yes. And even former MP was standing there after so be a wound when it can get 3 points. I say any, only say, he need to be arrested to question.
Okay.
Because when him say Obiba House Anwa, una esa umay upon a home pine, so may see. And you know better than me, and I understand.
Sure. So una we host, and I would guest.
Thank you.
So it's your responsibility, your sole responsibility to take care of the guest team.
Because all the Kotokofoka a bass in a banwa. That's where the fight started.
Okay.
So Makotoko, when said they come out from the coach from outside.
Okay.
I want to talk start here. And that stadium, the one, it needs to be banned. And the secondly, that team manager, the owner of the team, that former MP, should be arrested to question.
Okay. Him. All right. Yati, Yadasi.
Okay, I'll come for
Thank you very much. Sky, bien to you.
Morning.
Morning, Patuan here.
I'm Patrick from Uswechao.
Uswechao, you're there. Usha, you're too catch it.
I'm Michelle Pass, and Michelle will come to Zimba. Head the Mboko.
Oh, okay.
Abem.
It tells you the Wabayaba.
That's it, Michelle.
Okay, ain't you?
Michelle Bayans.
Okay, Obeti.
And also for Munyan Chow.
Okay.
Only, so there was a name of Coswater, that's a football hooliganism. The worst country I was by UK. Me, I was living in Kent.
Football hooliganism, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Gillingham, I also, I can't remember things.
I check.
Yeah. Rivals.
And you're Millwall,
thank you.
Yeah.
Millwall, thank you. I was there, Millwall. It's a Gillingham Millwall for Bobo. This is from Metropolitan Police, helicopters, many say,
yeah.
But Gadi almost from stadium, from train station, yes, and to call this, But we are happy, I'm so sad to say it's me who could supporter. But yeah, we were no better. Oh, Domahama. Then can it out?
Yeah. I'm on for temper or high. We are trying to control them. That I think there's emotions because when you blame the president, I mean, John, they won't mean blaming because you don't know a football administrator. The administrators are there, police people were there, people who were supposed to do their work were standing. Let us all.
Because my ship video, what can I say?
Yeah, terrible.
Yes, it's me cool be back because we're a supporter and I'll be our half and I play supporter. That's pandemic, yes. Never sit before no Mama, like when it comes to football, they should be there to protect the people.
That's right.
And but say about NDC for somebody it couldn't pass. Yeah, can it I mean by I'm looking to for the times you couldn't pass and yes and I call retaliation we quarry when you say yeah condemn football government air cost Ghana. It's not good because if you see cost baby Ghana we quarry because any young boy what is your so much of Kotoko. Now I'm sure it's the real of
sadness.
Yes. To come and for emotions then can condemn una bawina what you say sir mommy condemn na nipa mo yes you should bring them to book. That's it.
Okay.
For you know Michelle.
All right. Also a chance to
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital.
This is the place for the consistent music you've grown accustomed to. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 7 days a week. This is your location for maximum music. Best hit music every time you turn us on. Every time you turn us on, there's another hit song coming on.
The next thing I thought was you holding me close. What was I another?
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station. Hot Digital Online.